All right, guys. So, wow, that's bright. I look like a vampire or something. Let's turn it this way. There we go. That's a little better. All right, so I am over at the Pilot in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I actually just spent a few minutes watching David H's video from earlier today, where he called Logs Department and clarified the off-duty sleeper berth shipper receiver conversation we had last night. Good for him for doing that and clarifying it, making a video about it. Even though I was the butt of his jokes, it's okay. So, you know what? Sometimes you're wrong. Every day's a learning experience. So I learned something new too. So that's good to know, and I guess I'll be doing more off-duty time when I'm at shippers and receivers anytime in the driver's seat or passenger seat. All right, so I'm gonna get some fuel. Some of you have been on me about getting a fueling video. So I am pulled into the Pilot, and we're gonna get out and fuel. So I'm gonna leave my hat off, even though my hair is a mess, guys, but that's all right. Of course my APU kicks on, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So you simply take your Prime ID and you use that as your, credit card or Visa card or whatever. So it's ComData card we use it in Pilot. You just run it just like that. And then you simply find your Pilot card. If I can find mine, here's mine. It wants that. One thing I'm going to need is my other phone. So, as you can see, it's asking for my unit number. I'll put that in. It's going to ask me what I want. So I'm going to get everything. So I'm going to get tractor and reefer both. And I'm going to go ahead and fill the DEF. For the sake of this video. So it wants my trailer number. Wants a PO number. We do not have those as lease drivers at Prime. So you simply skip that if you're a lease driver. And it wants a trip number, which is why I brought my other phone with me. So this trip is 504-25-23. So 504-25-23. Guys, all we're doing is following the prompts. That's it. That's all we're doing. Cash advance, skip that. We don't need anything else. All right. So we're going to fill the tractor. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? Tractor. Tractor is tractor. Put my wallet up so I don't lose it. So there's that side. And now we're gonna go over to the other side. Now, I have 330 miles to go. I always figure my fuel at 8 miles at a gallon. So, and I was on empty. So I will simply do, it'll be 40 gallons for 320 miles. So we will simply just put 50 gallons in. I'll simply put 50 gallons in today to ensure that we have enough to get to Des Moines, and then have a little bit extra at the end to get to our next fuel stop. So there are fuel stops in Des Moines, but one thing, sorry about the wind, guys. One thing you will want to do is make sure that you check your fueling situation at your delivery. So, because some times there's not a fuel stop nearby and you'll need to buy extra fuel before you get there. In this case, we don't have to do that. So we'll let it get to 50. You see, 27 or so. and then we'll move on to the DEF. Let's see, guys, here's the DEF pump here. This DEF is always going to have blue. And in the Freightliners, you can see right through here, the DEF cap's right there. It says DEF right on it. Make sure you check for that, guys. Do not be putting DEF in the wrong place, all right? Really screw your truck up. It actually completely destroys the engine. If you get any in your tanks, even a gallon of DEF in your fuel tanks will destroy the engine. And you're gonna look at a $14,000 bill to get it fixed. So, yeah, $14,000, guys. Believe me, if you're a company driver, it may cost you your job. Maybe. Just maybe, I don't know. I would think it might. 14 grand's a lot of money. So, we're at 47 gallons, so we're just about there. Hopefully I can post this with this wind. It's pretty crappy out today. Here we go, we're at 50. So 50 gallons it is. And you just watch your prompts. It says remove nozzle to fuel DEF. And then you got to push this little button down here, guys. See this button? You got to push that button. Hold on a minute. I don't need a lot of DEF, so we'll just pump it. You try to get that where I can do that, yeah. So I don't need a lot, it's pretty full. You know, some drivers don't fill their DEF every time. I do, I keep mine full. But I know drivers who don't, they run it empty or, you know, down to a quarter before they fill it up. I just fill it every time I get fuel. That way I don't have to worry about it. And since I've been in that habit, it's helped me, you know, never run out, especially in the winter when places are having trouble with DEF pumps. So I've gone about 1,500 miles since my last fill up, since the last time I bought fuel. So it'll probably take about, oh, I don't know. We'll find out. 5 gallons maybe? I don't know. It was around 3/4. So we'll see how it looks. And then we got to do the reefer. So we got to pull up and do the reefer after this. So it took 4.1 gallons. So now the reefer kicked on, the reefer for the pump kicked on. So now we got to pull up. Got to pull up and get reefer fuel, guys. So this is just a learning thing. You just have to learn how far to pull up. Man, look at that hair sticking up everywhere. Look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? Be looking like a pussycat doll here soon. Be able to braid that thing into some ears. So I'm about right, I believe. I'm actually gonna put my hat on, guys, because my ears are freaking cold. And I didn't put it neutral. And I'm butt cracking the world. Got to pull that up. Was sitting on my other phone. You guys got me all out of whack. So there's a reefer. Didn't really need reefer fuel. I got it just to show you guys. It's a dry load. It was almost full, 2.6 gallons. Really didn't need it. Ugh. But I got it anyways. So now I'm gonna pull up to the line. And like David H would like me to do, I'm going to go off duty, which I used to do that anyways, to go inside and get some soda and some other things. So this is the yellow line right here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go on the pilot, take care of some things. Hope this fueling video helped you. I'll speak to y'all soon.